kick right in front of the goal, and it's in.
Second, cuts to his corner, takes the shot, he scores!
And now for tonight's starting lineups. For the Lions of South Fayette, number 6, Travis Pottinger. Number 7, Bradley Bono. Number 12, Ben Bryan. Number 15, Elijah Hill. Number 22, Stefano Vezio. Number 25, Libby Praveen. And number 32, Gavin Orris. The Lions are coached by head coach Ron Kelly, assisted by Adam Diodato and Alex Verlinich. And now for your Indians of Peters Township. Number 1, Matthias Maxwell. Number 3, Bryce O'Donnell. Number 11, Alex Klein. Number 15, Ryan Deegan. Number 16, Anthony Lingus. Number 19, Ben Duber. Number 24, Dane Sales. And number 34, Declan McMahon. The Indians are coached by head coach Colin Burrell, assisted by Maggie Syverson, Alex Pumel, and Pat Verrett. Enjoy the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to AHN Arena on the campus of Peters Township High School for tonight's boys volleyball matchup featuring your Peters Township Indians out of Class 3A Section 1 versus the South Fayette Lions out of Class 2A Section 3. This is the first match of the season for both teams. Starting lineups are taking the court right now. Refs are getting everybody set up to play. Starting for Peters Township, we have number 1, Matthias Maxwell. Number 3, Bryce O'Donnell. Number 11, Alex Klein. Number 15, Ryan Deegan. Number 16, Anthony Lingus. Number 19, Ben Doomer. Number 24, Dane Sales. And number 34, Declan McMahon. Libero for Peters will be number 3, Bryce O'Donnell. Starting for South Fayette Lions is number 12, Ben Bryan. Number 15, Elijah Hill. Number 22, Stefano Vizio. Number 25, Nivi Praveen. Number 32, Gavin Orose. Number 7, Bradley Bono. And number 6, Travis Pottinger. South Fayette starts out serving. That hit goes out of play by Peters Township. It's going to be 1-0 South Fayette. Serves over. Klein sets it up. Hit. Brought up by South Fayette. Goes into the net. It's going to tie the score up at 1 each. McMahon enters the game for Peters. Back to serve is number 11, Alex Klein. Klein serve over the net. South Fayette sets it up. Spike and kill by number 30, Nick Westfall of South Fayette. Score is 2-1, South Fayette leading. Bono's serve into the net. Point Peters Township tied at 2. Serving for Peters, number 16, Anthony Lingus. His serve into the net as well. Service will go back to South Fayette. The score 3-2 South Fayette. Vizio's serve over. Peters sets it up. Peters player went into the net. Point South Fayette. Serve is over. Klein sets. McMahon pushes it over. South Fayette sets it now. Spike blocked at the net by Peters. 4 hits by South Fayette. Point Peters Township. Scores 4-3 South Fayette. In for Peters is number 3, Bryce O'Donnell, back to serve. O'Donnell's serve grazes the net but goes over. Point Peters Township tied at 4. O'Donnell's jump serve over long of the end line. Point South Fayette. Arose comes back in the game for South Fayette. Back to serve is number 6, Travis Pettiger. Pettiger serve over wide of the sideline. Point Peters Township. Matthias will come in for McMahon. He'll be back to serve for PT. Score is tied at 5. Serve goes into the net. Point South Fayette, 6-5 South Fayette. In for South Fayette, number 30, Nick Westfall. And number 21, Jack O'Rourke. O'Rourke's back to serve. O'Rourke serve over. Peters digs it, sets it. Hit over, blocked at the net, set up by South Fayette. They go into the net, point Peters Township. Ben Doomer back to serve for PT. Doomer's jump serve, long of the end line, point South Fayette. Both teams struggling with their serve this first game of the season, must be working some of the bugs out. Hill's serve over. Long of the end line, point Peters Township. Tied at 7. Ryan Deegan enters the game for PT. Back to serve is number 24, Dane Sales. Sales jump serve. Long of the end line. 8-7, South Fayette. Ben Bryan re-enters for South Fayette to serve. His serve over. Shanked out of play by Peters Township, point South Fayette. Bryan serve over. Peters can't dig it out. Point South Fayette, 10-7 South Fayette. Serves over. Peters sets. Deegan hits it over. That's going to be a kill for Ryan Deegan. 10-8 South Fayette. McMahon re-enters the game for PT. Back to serve is Alex Klein. His quick serve is over. Doesn't catch South Fayette off guard. They bring it back. Peters sets it. Peters can't get the spike over, point South Fayette. Bradley Bono re-enters for South Fayette. He'll be back to serve. Bono's serve over. Peters sets it up. McMahon with the push. Point Peters Township. 11-9 South Fayette. Teams will retake the court. The score is 11-9 South Fayette. Slingus back to serve for PT. Lingus jump serve over. South Fayette sets it up. It's going to be a hit and kill. Number 6, Travis Pettiger of South Fayette. Service will go back over to them. Serving will be 22, Stefan Vizio. Vizio's serve overs. Peter brings it right back. South Fayette sets it up now. Hill with the hit. Peters digs it out. Klein sets. McMahon with the hit. Wide of the sideline, point South Fayette. Vizio's serve over. Klein sets. Peters can't get the hit over. Comes back, point South Fayette, 14-9 South Fayette. Serve over. Peters sets. McMahon on the hit. Dugouts by South Fayette. Set up. Pulled back over. Went wide of the sideline. Point Peters Township. Serving for Peters is a libero, Bryce O'Donnell. O'Donnell's jump serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Hit and kill. Number 25, Nevi Praveen. Pettiger's jump serve over. Klein sets. McMahon on the hit and kill. Nice set by Klein and hit by McMahon. Matthias will re-enter for PT. He'll be back to serve. The score is 15-11 South Fayette. Maxwell's serve over. South Fayette sets. Hit goes wide of the end line. Point Peters Township. Maxwell's jump serve long of the end line. Point South Fayette. O'Rourke and Westfall re-enter the game. Serves over. Klein sets. Sales hit. Went wide of the end line or sideline. Point Peters, point South Fayette. Serves over. Peters sets. Doomer's hit brought back. Set up again. Sales hit. Dugout set up by South Fayette. Peters blocks it at the net. Klein dinks it back. Good volley between the two teams. South Fayette sets it up, pushes it over. Peters sets up now. Hit over. South Fayette sets. Hill on the kill for South Fayette. 18-12. South Fayette. Peters Township calls another timeout. Okay, folks, teams retake the court. Score 18-12. South Fayette. Back to serve is number 21, Jack O'Rourke. Rourke's jump serve over. Klein sets for Peters. Blocked at the net by South Fayette. Point South Fayette. South Fayette has done a good job this evening blocking at the net. O'Rourke serve over. Good serve by O'Rourke. Peters sets it up. Free ball hit over by Klein. Overpass. Dug out by South Fayette. It's going to be a hit and kill by number 15, Elijah Hill. Score is 20-12. South Fayette leading. O'Rourke serve into the net. Point Peters Township. Back to serve is number 19, Ben Doomer. Doomer serve over. South Fayette sets. Hit. Kept in play by Peters. Nice play to keep it in play and bring it back over. South Fayette sets it up now. Hit. Shanked by Peters Township. Point South Fayette. Hills serve over. Peters sets it up. Hit, kept in play by South Fayette. They set. Blocked at the net by Peters. Kept in play. Point Peters Township. Good block at the net by number 24, Dane Sales. Sales will also be back to serve. Re-entering the game for Peters is number 15, Ryan Deegan. Sales serve goes into the net. Point South Fayette. Entering the game for South Fayette, number 22, Stefan Vezio. He'll be back to serve. Serves over. Peters sets it up. Hit and kill number 15, Ryan Deegan. McMahon for Maxwell. Again for PT, back to serve, number 11, Alex Klein. Klein serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Another block at the net and point for Peters Township by number 15, Ryan Deegan. Klein serve over. South Fayette digs it out. Free ball pushed over. Refs call a carry, point Peters Township. So Peters Township mounting a small comeback here. The score is now 22-17, South Fayette. Klein serve over. South Fayette sets it. Hit. Goes long. Another point for Peters. Klein serve over, bought right back by South Fayette. Now Peters Township sets it up. McMahon on the hit and kill. Score is now 22-19, South Fayette. Klein serve, long at the end line. Point South Fayette. Entering for South Fayette's number 25, Nivi Praveen. Back to serve, number 7, Bradley Bono. Bono serve over. Klein sets. McMahon on the hit. Dug out by South Fayette. Set up. Hill hits it over. Peters brings it right back. Dug out of the net, but can't keep it in play. Point South Fayette. Game point here for South Fayette. Bono serves it over. Off the tips of Peters Township. First game of this match goes to the South Fayette Lions with the score of 25-19. Take a break for a few minutes and we will be back for game number 2, folks. Okay, folks, we're going to get started with game 2. While I have a second here, I'll take a minute to mention the coaches for each team. Well, I don't have the South Fayette coach's name, I'm sorry. But for Peters Township, we have a head coach of Colin Vereb, Assistant coaches Maggie Syverson, Alex Puel, Pat Verba. Peters Township will start out serving in this second game. Back to serve is Alex Klein. Same starters as game 1 for both teams. Ref gives the go-ahead. Klein's jump serve over. Long of the end line. 1-0 South Fayette. Nibby Praveen enters for South Fayette. Back to serve is their libero, Bradley Bono. His serve over. Peters shanks it out of play. 2-0 South Fayette. Bono's serve over. Peters sets it. McMahon on the hit. And kill. 2-1. We do have a new player on the court, I see, for Peters Township. That is number 5, Evan Bode. He'll be back to serve. Freshman for these Peters Township Indians. Bode serve into the net. 3-1. South Fayette. Serving number 2, Stefan Vezio. South Fayette calls a timeout. Coach over talking with the referee. Appears we might have someone out of rotation, but not exactly sure. We have a minute. I wanted to mention, so for the Peters, we have a pretty young team. So there's 2 freshmen on the court right now. That's number 11 Alex Klein and number 5 Evan Bode. One of Peters Township's main players, Nate Klein, who is Alex's older brother and a senior setter for Peters Township, is out presently with an injury. So that's a big loss for the team, not having him on the court. Okay, Vezio's serve over. Klein sets, McMahon hits. And kill. 3-2 South Fayette. Lingus will enter the game. He'll be back to serve for PT. His serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Free ball brought back over. Peters sets it. McMahon on another hit, blocked at the net. Brought right back. Hill's hit over. Peters keeps it in play. Free ball pushed over by Klein, right in the corner. Point Peters Township. Good job by Alex Klein pushing that ball to the corner of the court. Lingus serve is over. South Fayette sets, hit, and kill. Number 25, Nivi Praveen. Pettiger's serve over for South Fayette. Peters sets it up, free ball hit over and out of play. Point South Fayette, 5-3. Jump serve over. Peters sets. McMahon on the hit. Long of the end line. 6-3 South Fayette. Pettiger served long of the end line. Point Peters Township. Maxwell for McMahon for PT. Maxwell will be back to serve. Serves over. South Fayette can't get a handle on the pass. Point Peters Township. Maxwell serve over. South Fayette digs it out of the net, brings it right back. Good job there by South Fayette. Hit and block. It's number 15, Elijah Hill on the block. 7-5 South Fayette. O'Rourke comes in for Praveen. O'Rourke will be back to serve. Serves over. Peters digs it out, sets it up, hits it over. South Fayette sets it now. Nice hit and kill by number 30, Nick Westfall. O'Rourke serve over. Peters can't get a handle on the serve. Point South Fayette, and that's going to be an ace for Jack O'Rourke. Serves over. Peters sets it, sails on the hit, blocked by South Fayette. Set up again by PT. Deegan on the hit. South Fayette gets a hand on it, but can't keep it in play. Point Peters Township. Sorry, folks, I had to take a little bit of a coughing break there, but I'm back now. That was number 30, Nick Westfall on the hit and kill for South Fayette. Score is 10-6 South Fayette. Back to serve is number 15, Elijah Hill. Hill's serve over. Peters sets it. Hit goes wide of the sideline. Point South Fayette, 11-6 South Fayette. Hill's serve over. Peters sets it. Peters passes. Set a little too close to the net. Point South Fayette. Peters is going to call a timeout to talk things over with the score 12-6 in this second game. Okay, the team's retaking the court. 12-6. South Fayette Lions lead. Serving is number 15, Elijah Hill. Peters Township needs to get a point here and get service back. Get a little momentum in their favor. Hill serve over. Klein sets for Peters. Hit is blocked at the net. Dug out by Peters. Free ball pushed over. South Fayette sets it up now. That's going to be a hit and kill by number 6, Travis Pettiger. Good job by Pettiger on that. He was not close to the net, but got up in the air and put that ball down. Hill's serve goes into the net. Lingus enters for PT. Back to serve is libero Bryce O'Donnell. O'Donnell serve over. South Fayette digs it out. Tries to push it over, but goes into the net. Point Peters Township. Donald serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Free ball. Hit over. PT sets now. That hit goes into the net. Point South Fayette. Number 12, Brian Ben, enters the game for South Fayette to serve. Ben's serve into the net. Point Peters Township. McMahon for Maxwell. Substitution. Klein back to serve for PT. Klein serve grazes and goes over the net. Point Peters Township. Klein serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Free ball brought over. Klein sets for Peters. McMahon on the hit. Long of the end line. Point South Fayette. Praveen and Bono re-enter for South Fayette. Bono serve over. PT sets it. McMahon on the hit. Blocked at the net by South Fayette. Brought over. Peters sets it. That hit goes wide of the sideline. Score is 16-10. South Fayette leads. Ace for Bradley Bono. 17-10 South Fayette. Bono serve over. Peters sets. McMahon on the hit. Long of the end line. 18-10 South Fayette. Bono serve over. Set up. That hit stays in play. That's going to be a kill for number 34, Declan McMahon. Point Peters Township, 18-11. South Fayette leads. Serving for Peters is number 5, Evan Bode. His jump serve goes long at the end line. 19-11 South Fayette. Vezio's serve over. Free ball brought back by Peters, but not able to be kept in play. 20-11 South Fayette. Second time out of the match for Peters Township to talk things over. Okay, the teams retake the court. Score 20-11. South Fayette leading. Vezio's serve over. PT sets it up. Set was a little bit wide of the stick. Point will go to South Fayette. 21-11. Serves over. Klein sets. Deegan on the hit. Blocked at the net. Set up again. McMahon on the hit. Dug out by South Fayette again. Free ball hit over. Set up by PT. McMahon. Blocked again by South Fayette. Peters can't get it back. Good job there by the South Fayette Lions to keep those balls in play and make some good blocks at the net. Vezio's serve over. That hit goes into the net. 23-11 South Fayette. Vezio's serve over. Peters sets it. McMahon on the push. South Fayette keeps it in play. Free ball brought over. Set up now by Peters. Blocked at the net again. Hit over by Peters. South Fayette can't get a handle on the return. So Peters will finally take over service. The score 23-12 South Fayette. Sales re-enters for Peters. That's Lingus back to serve. South Fayette sets it up now. Hit and blocked at the net. Pushed over now by South Fayette. Peters sets it. Can't get the hit. Point South Fayette. Gavin Arose enters for South Fayette. Back to serve is Travis Pettiger for this game point. Pettiger, high jump serve, ace. Oh. That was called out. So the score is 24-12, South Fayette. Maxwell for McMahon for PT. Maxwell's serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Hit and kill for the game. Number 32, Gavin Arose. Score of that second game, 25-13. South Fayette takes a 2-game to lead none in this match. So these matches are the best of 5. So the first team to get 3 wins, 3-game wins, will win the match. Well, I have a break here. Take a minute to talk about the upcoming schedule. So Peters Township will be playing in a tournament at North Allegheny High School this coming weekend. Then they're back here to play Plum High School on Tuesday, March 28th. Then they host their own tournament on Saturday, April 1st. And after that, they start section play Tuesday, April 4th against Bethel Park High School here at AHN Arena. The teams in Class 3A, Section 1 are Baldwin, Bethel Park, Cannon McMillan, Moon, Peters Township, and Upper St. Clair. Okay, the teams take the court for the third game. South Fayette up 2-0. We have another new player on the court for Peters Township. That is number 10, Porter Erb, senior, starting in this third game. South Fayette brings in a few new players as well. So there's number 29, Harede Chan. Number 13, Nick Pullis. Number 10, I'm sorry, I do not have him on the roster. He is back to serve. Serve goes over. Peters sets it up. Hit brought back by South Fayette. It's a hit and kill by number 6, Travis Pettiger of South Fayette. 1-0, South Fayette takes the lead. Number 10 serve is over. Klein sets. Hit, dug out. Brought back by South Fayette. Ball drops in. 2-0 South Fayette lead. It serves over. Peters keeps it in play. Free ball brought back. Set up now by South Fayette. That hit goes long. Point Peters Township. Into the game for PT is number 21, Max Greenfield, Jr., getting some playing time here. Alex Klein's serve goes over for PT. Set up by South Fayette. Hit, dug out by Peters. That hit goes into the net. 3-1 South Fayette. Pettiger's serve over. Long of the end line. Point Peters Township. Herb serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Blocked at the net by Peters Township. That was number 15, Ryan Deegan on the block. Point Peters Township. Game is tied at 3. Herb serve over. South Fayette sets it. McMahon on the overpass, but South Fayette brings it right back. Set up. McMahon on the hit. South Fayette digs it out. Double hit. Point Peters Township. Herb serve over. South Fayette sets it. Hill on the hit. Goes long. Point Peters Township. It's now 5-3. Herb serve over. Peters sets it. Hit. Dug out by Peters. Set up. Deegan on the hit. And kill. Score is 6-3. Peters Township leads. Herb serve over. South Fayette can't get it back. 7-3 Peters Township. Serve is over. South Fayette sets it up. Hit. Hill on the hit. PT digs it out. Sets Deegan. Hit goes long. Point South Fayette. Jawan re-enters for South Fayette. Back to serve is Bono. His serve's over. Peters sets it up. McMahon hit. Peters player under the net. Point South Fayette. Bono's serve over. Klein sets it. Hit and kill. Number 15, Ryan Deegan for Peters Township. Score is 8-5. Peters Township leads. Lingus serve over, I'm sorry. South Fayette sets it up. Hit brought right back. Peters sets it up now. Sales on the hit, dug out by South Fayette. Hill pushes it over. Peters pushes the free ball over. Set up now by South Fayette. Hill hits it over. Good volley between the two teams here. Overpass. Overpass was hit by South Fayette. Then Peters was called for the carry. Point South Fayette. Number 22, Stefan Vezio, comes back in for South Fayette. He'll be back to serve. Vezio's serve over. Peters sets it up. McMahon on the hit and kill. 9-6, Peters Township. Into the game for PT is number 23, Andrew Klein, also a freshman. A twin to the brother Alex Klein. Andrew Klein's serve falls short of the net. Point Peters Township. Or Point South Fayette, I'm sorry. Mark Schwartz enters the game for South Fayette. Serving is number 15, Elijah Hill. Hard serve over. Brought right back. Joust at the net. Peters sets it up. Free ball hit over. South Fayette sets it now. That hit. Dug out by PT. Pushed over. Good volley here between the two teams. Block at the net by number 24, Dane Sales for Peters. Point Peters Township. Deegan's jump serve over. South Fayette pushes it back. Peters sets it up now. Herb keeps it in play. South Fayette hits it over. Peters sets Sales with the hit. South Fayette keeps it in play. Good volley. Ball goes into the net. Point Peters Township. Deegan's jump serve stays in play. Ace for Ryan Deegan. 12-7, Peters Township leads. Deegan serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Free ball brought over. Peters sets it up now. Herb's hit over. South Fayette digs it out. Free ball hit over. Wide of the end line. 13-7, Peters Township. Deegan's serve is over. South Fayette keeps it in play. Set up. Free ball hit over. Peters sets it up now. Klein sets. Sales hit. Player into the net, I believe. I didn't see the call for South Fayette. Score is going to be 14-7, Peters Township. South Fayette will call a timeout to talk things over. Teams retake the court. Peters Township leading 14-7 in this third game. Deegan's jump serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Hit goes into the net. Point Peters Township. Serve is over. South Fayette sets. Hill with the hit, blocked at the net. South Fayette keeps it in play. Free ball brought back. Can't get it over the net. 16-7, Peters Township leads. Serves over. South Fayette, free ball pushed. Wide of the sideline. I did not see what the call was, but point went to South Fayette. Lingus re-enters. for Peters Township. Bryan serve over. Brought back by PT. South Fayette can't get a handle on it. It's going to be 17-8. Peters Township leads. O'Donnell serve over. South Fayette shanks that. It's going to be an ace for Bryce O'Donnell and a point for Peters Township. O'Donnell serve over. South Fayette sets. Can't get a handle on the second hit. 19-8, Peters Township. O'Donnell's serve goes over. Blocked at the net by Klein. Ref said that South Fayette had their hand over the net. Point Peters Township. South Fayette coach arguing the call, but refs discussing the rotation. They'll talk it over. The score is 20-8. Peters Township leading in this third game. South Fayette up 2-0. Peters Township will keep service. O'Donnell serve over. Overpass by Peters. Joust at the net. Peters player into the net. Point South Fayette. Number 10 and 13. Nick Police. They don't have a roster for number 10. Will enter the game for South Fayette. Number 10 is back to serve. His serve goes over. Peters sets it up. Herb's hit over. South Fayette sets now. Free ball brought back. Klein sets it for Peters Township. Hits over. Brought right back. Good volley here between the two teams. South Fayette digs it out. Hit over. Peters sets it up now. Block at the net by number 30, Nick Westfall of South Fayette. Score is 20-10, Peters Township. Serves over. Peters keeps it in play. That hit goes wide of the stick. It's going to be 20-11, Peters Township. Serve goes over. Peters sets it up. Block goes out of play. Point Peters Township. That was a good hit by Peters Township for number 10, Porter Erb. Klein's serve over. South Fayette can't get a handle on it. It's going to be an ace for Alex Klein, 22-11, Peters Township. Klein serve over. South Fayette pulls it off the net. Can't get a handle on the third hit. Point Peters Township. Klein's jump serve over. South Fayette sets it, keeps it in play. Free ball brought back. Doesn't make it over the net. Point Peters Township. Game point here for Peters Township in this third game. Klein's serve goes over. South Fayette sets. Hit goes long. Game number 3 goes to Peters Township. So it's 2-1. South Fayette leads. Take a quick break and be back for the fourth game. So Peters Township did a better job in that third game of getting to the net, getting on top of their spikes, keeping the ball in play. So it's good to see them get first game win of the season here. South Fayette switched up their lineup for the third game, but it looks like they're back to their starting lineup here for the fourth game. Peters Township will keep the same lineup as well. Peters Township will start out serving in this fourth game. Back to serve will be number 11, Alex Klein. Quickly entering is libero Bryce O'Donnell. Klein serve over. South Fayette sets it up, hit and kill by number 30, Nick Westfall for the South Fayette Lions. He'll take a seat. Entering the game is number 25, Nivi Praveen. Serving is libero Bradley Bono. Bono's serve over. Peters sets. Hit and kill by McMahon. Score is tied at 1 each. McMahon's done a good job at the net tonight, putting down some balls. Erb serve over. South Fayette sets it. Free ball brought over. Peters sets it up now. Deegan on the hit. South Fayette keeps it in play, brings it back. Peters sets. Another kill for number 34, Declan McMahon of Peters Township. Porter Erb serving for PT. His serve over. South Fayette sets. Carry by South Fayette. 3-1. Peters Township leads. Erb serve over. South Fayette sets, pushed. Peters player went under the net, tried to get back, but wasn't able to make it. Point South Fayette. Vezio's serve for South Fayette. Peters brings it right back, catches South Fayette off guard. Point Peters Township. Score is 4-2. Back to serve is number 16, Anthony Lingus. Lingus serve. Sails long of the end line, point South Fayette. Pettiger serve over. PT sets it up. McMahon hit and kill. 5-3 Peters. Andrew Klein will replace McMahon to serve. A. Klein serve over. South Fayette can't get a handle on it. Point Peters Township. Klein serve into the net. Point will go to South Fayette. Re-entering the game for South Fayette, number 30, Nick Westfall. Back to serve, number 21, Jack O'Rourke. Rourke serve over. PT sets Deegan with the hit. Block goes out of bounds. Point Peters Township. Deegan's jump serve over. South Fayette sets, hit by Elijah Hill. Peters Township catches him off guard with the push. Number 11, Alex Klein, point Peters Township. Deegan serve over. South Fayette sets it. Elijah Hill with the push, blocked. Brought over by South Fayette. Klein with the push. South Fayette sets it. Hill with the hit. Ball sails out of play. Point Peters Township. Another good play at the net by number 11, Alex Klein of Peters Township. Freshman doing a good job. South Fayette is going to call a timeout to talk things over. Score is 9-4 Peters Township in this fourth game. Okay, teams retake the court. Ryan Deegan back to serve for PT. His serve over. South Fayette keeps it in play. Free ball brought back. PT sets. Hit over. Volley here between the two teams. South Fayette with the push. Peters sets. Hit brought back. Set again. Free ball brought over. South Fayette sets. Hit and block. This is number 24, Dane Sales, with the block for PT. Score is 10-4 PT. Deegan serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Hill with the hit. Peters digs it out. Sales hit goes long. It's going to be 10-5 Peters Township. Hill back to serve for South Fayette. Hill serve over. Set up by PT. Brought over. South Fayette can't get a handle on it. Point Peters Township. Lingus comes in for Sales. O'Donnell serve over. Brought right back. Klein puts it down at the net. Double hit by South Fayette. Point Peters Township. O'Donnell's serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Nice high set there. Hill hits it over. Peters digs out, sets up. Free ball by Herb. Doesn't make it over the net. Point Peters Township, or point South Fayette. Number 12, Ben Bryan comes in to serve for South Fayette. His serve over. Overpass by PT. Good job on the kick there by South Fayette. South Fayette keeps it in play. Set up again. Hit and kill by number 10, Porter Herb of Peters Township. McMahon comes in for Andrew Klein. Alex Klein serving. It's over. Set up by the Lions. Brought right back. Peters can't get a handle on it. Point South Fayette. Praveen re-enters for South Fayette. Back to serve, number 7, Bradley Bono. His serve over. PT sets it. McMahon hit. Set up by South Fayette. Pushed back. Peters can't get there. Point South Fayette. Score is 13-8. Peters Township leads. Bono serve over. PT sets. McMahon hit. Lions can't get to the second pass. Point Peters Township. Herb serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Pushed over. PT pushes it right back. Set up again by South Fayette. Hit and kill by number 6, Travis Pettiger. Vezio's serve for South Fayette goes over. Klein sets for PT. McMahon hit, kill. Line judge calls it in. South Fayette coach arguing that the ball was out of play. But the call will remain point Peters Township. Lingus serve over. South Fayette sets it. Pushed in the corner. Peters Township did a good job to get to the first pass, but couldn't make it to the second. Point South Fayette. Serving for South Fayette, number 6, Travis Pettiger. His jump serve goes long. Point Peters Township, 16-10. Peters Township leads. Andrew Klein re-enters for Peters Township, replacing McMahon. His serve over. South Fayette sets, keeps it in play. Free ball pushed. PT sets it up now. Sales hit, blocked at the net. Point South Fayette. That was a good block by number 25, Nivi Praveen, South Fayette. He'll take a seat. Entering for South Fayette is number 30, Nick Westfall, number 22, Stefan Vezio. O'Rourke serve. Peters sets it, Sales with the hit, and kill. Score is 17-11. Peters. Libero for South Fayette, number 7, Bradley Bono comes back in. Deegan serve for PT into the net. Point Lions. Elijah Hill serve over. PT sets it up. Sales hit into the net. 17-13, Peters Township. Hill serve over again. PT sets. Herbs hit. Set up by South Fayette. Hill brings it back. Set up by PT. Good dig out there by South Fayette. That's a hit and kill for number 32, Gavin Arose. Peters Township will take a timeout and talk things over. The score 17-14, Peters Township leading in game 4. However, South Fayette has been on a run as of late. He'll serve over. BT sets it up. Herbs hit, sails wide. 17-15 now, Peters Township. Serves over, brought right back. Klein pushes it. South Fayette sets it up. Hit and kill Nick Westfall of South Fayette. It's now 17-16 PT. Serves over. Klein to Klein. Hit, dug out by South Fayette. Hit and kill. Number 6, Travis Pettiger of South Fayette. Tied up at 17 apiece. Hill's serve goes into the net. Lingus re-enters for PT. Back to serve, number 3, Bryce O'Donnell. His serve goes into the net, tied up at 18. Ben Bryan enters to serve for South Fayette. His serve over. PT sets. Herb hit. Long on the end line. 19-18, South Fayette leads. Bryan serve over. PT sets. Lingus push. South Fayette sets it. That hit goes long. Tied up at 19. McMahon replaces Andrew Klein. Alex Klein back to serve. Klein serve into the net. Point South Fayette. Libero Bradley Bono will come into the game. He'll serve. Bono's serve over. PT sets it. McMahon with the hit. Kept in play by South Fayette. They can't get the third ball back over. Going to be tied up at 20. Porter Herb back to serve for the PT Indians. Herb serve goes into the net. Point South Fayette. 21-20 South Fayette. Serving is number 22, Vezio. His serve goes up. McMahon hit. Wide. 22-20. South Fayette leads. Serves over. Overpass. Number 6, Travis Pettiger on the put down. South Fayette really fired up after coming back to take the lead in this game. Peters Township will call A timeout to talk things over. Okay, folks, fire alarm has went off here, so we have to vacate the building. We will be back in a few. Okay, everybody, we are back here after the fire drill. The refs are going to give the teams 2 minutes to do warm-up. A minute of that's gone, so there's a minute left, and then we will resume play in this fourth game with South Fayette up 3-2, and the score 23-20. South Fayette leading in this fourth game. Okay, folks, the referees are taking position. They have to position the players exactly as they were whenever we left the match. I believe it was South Fayette that was serving whenever we wrapped up. Okay, both teams have retaken the court. Referees checking the lineups. And South Fayette will serve. Back to serve is number 22, Stefano Vezio. His serve is over. PT sets it, pushes it over. South Fayette sets it up now. Hit. Peters Township digs it out. McMahon at the net. Can't get it down. It's going to come back, point South Fayette. So this is going to be game and match point here with Vezio serving. Serve grazes and goes over. Peters sets. McMahon at the net. Hit and kill. 24-21, South Fayette. Lingus back to serve. His serve over. South Fayette overpass. Peters puts it down. 24-22. Was Dane Sales on that put down. Lingus serve over. Off the tips of South Fayette, but they keep it in play. Hill can't put it down. 24-23. South Fayette's going to take a timeout to talk things over. Nice comeback here by Peters Township. The score 24-23, South Fayette. Okay, Anthony Lingus serving for Peters Township. His serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Hill at the net. Hits it over. Peters sets it up now. McMahon with the push. South Fayette keeps it in play. Peters pulls it back. Double hit by South Fayette. Tied up at 24. Lingus serve over. Overpass. Peters puts it down. It's now 25-24, Peters Township. These games are win by 2, so we keep going till someone gets a 2-point advantage. Lingus serve over. South Fayette sets it up. It's a hit and kill by number 6, Travis Porter, tied up at Poitinger, tied up at 25. Portinger also back to serve. His serve, long of the end line. Some question as to whether Peters Township touched the ball. So Peters will get the point. Andrew Klein into serve for PT. 26-25. His serve over. South Fayette sets it. Blocked at the net. Overpass put down by Peters. And Peters Township will take this fourth game. So now we're tied up at 2 games each, and we will head to a fifth. Okay, folks, teams will be made on the same side of the court. Same lineup as the previous game for both teams, it appears. On the court for PT, start out this fifth game with Sales, Deegan, Erb, Lingus, and Alex Klein. Bryce O'Donnell at libero. For South Fayette, we have Elijah Hill, Vezio Stefano, Nick Westfall, Travis Pettinger, Nivi Praveen, Ben Bryan, and Bradley Bono at the libero position. South Fayette will start out serving in this fifth game. Back to serve is number 12, Ben Bryan. Fifth and final game is the 15 points. So these first couple points are always critical. Bryan's serve over. PT sets it up. Hit by Erb. Set up now by South Fayette. That spike goes long at the end line. 1-0 Peters Township. McMahon comes in for Andrew Klein. Alex Klein will serve. Now we have a problem with the stick, so that's being reset. All kinds of fun things going on this evening. Klein serve over. Shanked by South Fayette. That's going to be an ace for Alex Klein. 2-0 Peters Township. Klein serve over. South Fayette sets it up. That hit goes wide. 3-0 Peters Township. Klein serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Free ball brought back. Peters sets now. McMahon on the hit. Brought back by South Fayette. Peters keeps it in play. Good volley. Erb with the hit. Long of the end line. 3-1 Peters Township. Praveen enters for South Fayette. Bono's serve over. Peters sets. McMahon on the hit and kill. 4-1 Peters Township. Herb serve over. South Fayette sets it up. That hit goes out. 5-1 Peters Township. Herb serve over. Peters sets it up. Free ball brought back by South Fayette, then pushed right back by Peters. They can't get it over. 6-1 Peters Township. This fifth and final game. Okay, folks. Teams retake the court. Score 6-1. Fifth and final game. Herb serving for PT. His serve over. South Fayette sets it up, brings it back. PT sets. McMahon on the hit. So the ref said McMahon went into the net there. As a result, the point goes to South Fayette. It's now 6-2 Peters Township. That service sails long. 7-2 PT. Back to serve, number 16, Anthony Lingus. His jump serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Pushed over. PT sets it up. Free ball hit over, blocked at the net. Point South Fayette. Arose comes back in for South Fayette. Back to serve is number 6, Travis Pettiger. Pettiger's serve over. Klein sets. McMahon on the hit. Dug out by South Fayette. Pushed over. PT sets again. South Fayette player into the net. Point Peters Township. Andrew Klein comes in for Declan McMahon. Andrew will be back to serve. Klein serve over. South Fayette sets. Hit by Hill. Blocked by PT. Set up by PT. Free ball over. Set up now by South Fayette. Hill with the push. PT brings it right back. Block doesn't stay in play. Point South Fayette. O'Rourke and Westfall return for South Fayette. O'Rourke will be back to serve. Score is 8-4 Peters Township. O'Rourke serve over. Brought right back, overpass. South Fayette can't put it down. Point Peters Township. 9-4 PT. Ryan Deegan back to serve. Deegan's jump serve goes wide. It's now 9-5 Peters Township. Hill serving for South Fayette. Praveen enters the game. He'll come right back out as libero Bradley Bono comes in. Hill serve over. PT sets. Sails with the hit. Dug out by South Fayette. Set up. Hit. Touched at the net. Set up now by PT. Free ball pushed over. Double hit by Peters Township. Point South Fayette. Now PT is going to call a timeout. Talk things over to score 9-6 in this fifth game. So just a reminder, folks, our next broadcast will be Tuesday, the 28th, versus Plum High School here at AHN Arena. Hill's serve over. PT keeps it in play. Free ball brought back. South Fayette sets it up now. Hit, blocked at the net by Peters, brought right back. South Fayette can't put the overpass down. Point Peters Township. 10-6, Lingus replaced Sales. Bryce O'Donnell back to serve. Donald's serve over. South Fayette sets it up, hit, and kill number 32, Gavin Arose. Arose will sit. Ben Bryan comes in. He'll serve. Bryan serve over. PT sets. Hit by Herb. Dances over the net. Brought right back. Set up now by PT. Herb with the hit again. Doesn't get over the net. It's now 10-8 Peters Township. Serves over. Klein sets, pushed over by PT. South Fayette sets it up. That hit, dug out by PT, set up. Herb with the hit. Goes wide. 10-9, Peters Township. Bryan serve over. Set up by PT. Lingus with the kill. 11-9 PT. McMahon comes in for Andrew Klein. Alex Klein back to serve. Alex serve over. South Fayette sets it up. That hit goes wide. 12-9 Peters Township. Alex serve long of the end line. 12-10 Peters Township. Praveen and libero Bradley Bono in for South Fayette. Bono serve over. Klein sets for PT. Pushed over. Point Peters Township. Good job by Declan McMahon to get that ball over the net. Score is 13-10. Peters Township. South Fayette will call a timeout to talk things over in this fifth and final game. Once again, the score is 15 in this game. Win by 2. Judging by the live stream, we've been at it for about 2.5 hours, including fire drill this evening. So a long evening here at PT High School. Herb serve over. South Fayette keeps it. Free ball brought back. Touches the ceiling. It's going to be 14-10 Peters Township. So this is match point here for Peters Township. Herb serve over. South Fayette sets it up. Free ball brought back. PT sets it up now. McMahon with the hit. Goes long. South Fayette stays alive. The score is 14-11. Serving is number 22, Stefan Vezio. His serve over. PT sets Deegan on the hit. South Fayette can't keep it in play. Final score of the fifth game, 15-11. Match goes to Peters Township. That's it for this evening. We will see you back here on Tuesday, the 28th, versus Plum for Peters Township Boys Volleyball. This is Neil Baer. Thank you. Have a good evening.